Hola a todos, bienvenidos a de nuevo al Gueto Retro. Estamos de compra en Ibiza.
Well, you know about retro ghetto, collecting and playing retro. Street Fighter on the Nintendo. I'm a veteran at this, not a pro. Lock into the retro ghetto. Come and have a look around in the ghetto. We got Sonic and Staple Setto. Lock into the retro ghetto.
Okay, so myself and the family decided to take a quick trip to the beautiful isle that is Ibiza. It's been a couple of years with everything that's gone on since we've been away, so we're desperate to get a bit of sunshine and take Retro Getter Jr. To his first pool and beach holiday. Well, the first that he can remember anyway. So this is us leaving East Midlands Airport. And yeah, little man absolutely loved being on a plane. He can't remember the last time he was on it. So yeah, I think for him, this part was actually the highlight of the holiday. I made sure prior to going that there was video games and toy shops here, so stay tuned and we'll have plenty of that content to come. Obviously I kept myself entertained on the plane. This was Blasphemous that I just bought, but in all honesty I didn't play Blasphemous for long. On an aeroplane with a 3-year-old sat next to you is not the ideal time to learn a new game that you haven't played before. So I played a bit of Hades. This is just me in a supermarket. I'm weird like that. I like looking at foreign supermarkets. This is the first toy shop that I came to in Santiago, which is where we stayed. And as you can see, there was quite a few video games. Now I found the setup to be very, very strange. All the games you see are new and sealed. There wasn't that much of a retro scene out here at all. Not on the island of Ibiza anyway. I think there is a bit more so in mainland Spain. All the games are new and sealed, whether they're Xbox One or Nintendo Wii. And the prices are according. So I found some Wii U games. One that I needed, which I got initially excited about, was Barbie. Don't laugh, I'm going for a full set, guys. But yeah, like everything, it's just full price. And because it was all in Spanish and all the information on the game was Spanish, I just passed on it. But yeah, it's quite a strange setup with their games. Paying €65 for a Nintendo Wii game is not where I'm at right now. But yeah, looking at dinosaurs, of course, Retro Getter Jr. is obsessed. There was a lot of Fortnite toys as well. A lot of like weapons and, you know, various things like that. But yeah, nice little toy shop this was in what is quite a small town of Santiago, but a beautiful town nonetheless. So if you're ever thinking about going, do so. Out of all these games, it was Legendary 11 that intrigued me on the Switch, but I watched a review on it because I was tempted to buy it and it didn't really float my boat. A couple of days later, we decided to venture into Ibiza town. So this is us on the coach journey. I'd already researched, as I say, and I knew that there was a video game shop here. So that was my first port of call. Once we got off the sort of 20-minute or so coach journey into Ibiza town, we went straight to the video game shop. And here it is. What an amazing shop. The artwork and everything on the building is absolutely fantastic. I was taken away by it. I have visited before a few years ago, before I started doing YouTube, so I really wanted to go back and film this for you guys. And yeah, as you can see, amazing artwork on the outside. And the shop's called Ochio or something. I'll put links in the description should anyone be interested in going there. But yeah, really was enjoying this mural, as you can see. And then we make our way inside. There was quite a lot of paraphernalia and things like that. A lot of standees and display items, promotional goods, which really caught my eye in the shop, including this one. But yeah, as I say, completely different culture over there. I don't think that these are very sought after items over there. They just are purely display items. I did ask them for some, and we'll get to that a little bit later on. But yeah, enjoy the tour, guys, of this shop. There was quite a large DVD section as well, which surprised me. And again, no real retro as such. More modern bits in here, but yeah, enjoy. So this PS3 section was about as retro as it got here. I think these were sort of the only pre-owned games there as well. Everything else, to say, was full price. You look anywhere between 50 and 60 something euros. So yeah, didn't really pick up much. We will get to a pickups at the end of this video. But yeah, really intriguing and interesting to look in shops abroad and see how they do things. And then once I was finished in here, I made my way to a couple more toy stores that they had in Ibiza town. And yeah, some interesting bits in there too. Just be aware, guys, if you are going out hunting in places like Spain, one of the islands or mainland Spain, they do close for siesta. So don't do what I did and turn up at sort of 2:30 and expect to walk in. A lot of places shut between 2ish till 4:30, 5 o'clock. And to be honest, there's a bit more relaxed atmosphere out there than there is here in the UK. So it's kind of just opens whenever they want. Don't go exactly by the times on the door. But yeah, just a great relaxed way of life. I'm currently sat here recording this post-holiday blues. Thinking about selling up, living in Spain, moving to the beach. But yeah, as you can see, some nice pieces, lots of different Fortnite items. That's something which really had taken over there. There was a lot of Fortnite things. Little Retro Getter Jr. got himself a Fortnite Nerf gun, so we'll take a look at that later on. But yeah, enjoy the rest of the tour. And then I found some more games, but again, it was exactly the same setup, guys. If you can see here, a lot of PlayStation 3, all sealed, all priced brand new. With Ibiza being an island, there is a premium on top of everything, so it was quite expensive. I was looking for anything like God of War 3 or any of my favourite games, which I thought might be worth investing in and having a sealed copy, but none available there. It was just sort of a lot of Just Dance and things like that. Things that I really did not want to be paying 60 plus euros for. But as I say, interesting nonetheless to take a look at the game selection that they have out here. So that's pretty much every toy and video game shop that I could find in the Ibiza town. As you're going to see now, little Retro Ghetto Junior, bless him, he got himself a Fortnite gun, like a Nerf gun. So he's absolutely loving life with that. So we were playing with that in the room. And as you can see, he was absolutely made up. It was my job to shoot Spider-Man. And yeah, didn't go very well, but he had fun regardless. And yeah, and that was it, guys. A couple of days later, we're making our way back to the bus stop. This was a sad journey. Back on the plane. And yeah, I'm still sat here with post-holiday blues. This time I decided to play a classic. So I was playing Pop and Twinbee on the Super Nintendo to get me through to the journey home. I had a lot of fun with this game. It's something I will play again. And then here we are, back at Blighty. And yeah, back to the Retro Ghetto. I'll show you what I got. Appreciate you watching.
And here we are, back in the Retro Ghetto in good old England. It was nice to come back for about 15 minutes. And then the post-holiday blues well and truly set in. But yeah, it's been a few days now, and over that, feeling good. It's always nice to get away, reconnect with the family, have a bit of a break, recharge the batteries. So yeah, good in a lot of ways, but also for the channel, I got my mind racing and having that break and away from YouTube and all that stuff. Just gave me some time to think about what I want to do with the channel, and I've got a lot of plans and a lot of what I think will be exciting content to look forward to in the future. So yeah, lots of good things to come to the Retro Ghetto. But yeah, as I say, an amazing trip. I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Yeah, I visited that shop a few years ago, just before I started YouTube. So it'd always been in the back of my mind that I wanted to go again, but this time film it. I personally love watching tours of video game and toy shops and things like that. So to see, you know, ones that are in another country that realistically you can't really get to yourself. Personally, that's content I'd like to see. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And the only thing I would say is I'm disappointed to have not come back with any games. I didn't buy any games as much as I would have liked to, and it's nice to have memories attached to games that are sit on the shelves. It'd be nice to say, oh yeah, pick this up in Ibiza and so on, rather than just buying it on eBay. Equally, I'm not going to buy it for the sake of it. As I said on the video, as great it is to see different cultures and their approach to things, I'm not paying over the odds. Their setup was very different. I think I probably said in the video footage, all their games are new and sealed, and irrespective of how old the console that they're for is, they're still full price. So there was literally shovelware Nintendo Wii games for 60, 65 euros. So yeah, there wasn't anything worth me buying. However, I did not come away empty-handed. I'll get to what I picked up in a second. I got a couple of great things for Retro Ghetto Junior, bless him. I bought in one of them little Nerf guns, like from Fortnite, the little banana man thing, Peely I think it's called. My run with Fortnite didn't last long. I played about 5 battle royales until I won one, then I retired on top. So I don't have much Fortnite knowledge. But yeah, he bought himself a little Nerf gun, bless him, and yeah, he had a great time with that. And just before we went away, he sat down with me and we played God of War. I'm playing through the PSP games currently. And we're playing Chains of Olympus. I mean, it is an 18, but you know, he's all right, bless him. So we was playing that, and ever since then, he's been like Kratos mad. He's been obsessed. He obviously knows about Kratos. I've got the tattoo and various things, you know, throughout my room and stuff. But yeah, he's really taken an interest since he watched about an hour or so of me playing the game. And I found an axe in a toy shop, and I told him it was the Kratos axe because it is quite similar in its design, and he's been obsessed with it ever since. As you can see, he actually slept with it. And you know, we went through all my tattoos, and he was talking about all the different Greek gods. So yeah, I had a real sort of proud dad moment on holiday. So that was yeah, real. Brought a slight tear to my eye, I'm not afraid to say. But anyway, enough about what he got, and let's go to what I picked up. A couple of these things you probably saw in the shop itself, and that is some of their promotional pieces. I asked and they let me have them for free. It was very kind of them. As I said, it's a very different scene out there. I don't think there's a big retro scene, certainly not on the island of Ibiza. I don't think anybody else wanted these. They almost looked at me like, "You sure you want these? Like, it's just promo, it's going in the bin." I was like, "I want it." And I was carrying around this huge sort of standee throughout the whole of my day in Ibiza town with the missus, which she was delighted about. Table for 3 at the Italian restaurant to put these on. But yeah, last time I went, I picked up a standee and I ended up cutting it and folding it down and sending it back via their equivalent of the Royal Mail Post Office, and it cost me quite a few euros. This time I thought, you know what, I'm just going to find a way to get them in my suitcase. So here they are all wrapped. I've got 2 nice standees here. So the first one is Mario Sunshine. So this does just need folding back together, but basically that's how it sits. And I've become a real fan of smaller standees and promo items. As you guys know, I've got a lot of very large ones, 6 foot plus. I don't have the room. I won't even have the room for all of them once I get into the Retro Ghetto 3.0. There is an update coming soon. So yeah, really like getting these sort of ones that just tabletop standees, really. Much easier to display. And yeah, nice. Mario Sunshine, I meant to make a video on that game. I didn't get on with it at all. We had a tough time. But nice artwork nonetheless, and a nice addition. And again, with both of these standees, I've never seen them in the UK. I think standees are very regional from my experience of dealing with them. I've been collecting them for a good few years now. And, you know, I've got quite a few from different European countries. I had quite a few from Poland, actually. Yeah, and I think they are often very different in different regions. I don't know if they sort of let printers and promoters do their own thing in different regions, as I say, but that seems to be the case. And then this one I was really happy to have. After the Mario standee, like, they were shutting up the shop for siesta, and the guy was outside talking to someone else. The other guy was on the phone. We'd done the tour, we'd been around the shop, and I was just loitering, and Mrs. Retro Ghetto was like, "Come on, let's go." And I was like, "No, I just want to ask if I can have one more." Thought I'd just push my luck. Do you know what I mean? What's the worst that can happen, right? They can only say no. And I'm glad that I did hang around and ask, because they said, "Yeah, no problem." So I managed to pick up. This is the first time I'm seeing it since I've come back, so hopefully it's still in one piece. The Skyward Sword. So this is a really nice piece. As you can see, it's got the Spanish on the bottom. As you can tell by the start of the video, I'm fluent in Spanish now. But no, I can't read that. But yeah, really nice piece. And what I did, basically, this was the actual standee piece on the shelf that you fold out to make it stand up. So I peeled that off the back. This was to get it in the suitcase. So I peeled it off the back, no problem. I can soon glue it back on. I went to a local shop, bought a Stanley knife, bought a measuring tape, and all I did was I just scored it roughly halfway, made sure the line was straight so I could fold it. And I also scored it there, look, at the top of the sword. Just enough that I could fold it in on itself, that I could fit it in the suitcase. And yeah, to be honest, I think I did a pretty good job. Once the stand goes back on the back, you can barely see it. It's just a nice fake straight line, which you get in some standees anyway, because they do come folded, the larger ones. So yeah, really happy to have this piece. Again, whilst it is quite a big piece, it's not huge. It's not 6 foot. It's not going to take up too much room. It's definitely something I'll be able to find room for to display. So yeah, again, really happy. I love bringing things back from other countries that you can't get here. And as I say, I've never seen this in the UK. Anybody out there that reads Spanish? 2D Rob, I think you're the Spanish expert, aren't you? What does this say here? Probably just says something like "out now," or, you know, maybe it says "the shittest Zelda game thus far." Either way, I like the artwork. And yeah, that's it, guys. As I say, I would love to be showing you all these different games that I bought, but I was determined once I started doing YouTube, I'm not going to buy things for the sake of it. I'm not going to buy stuff just for content. And there was just nothing that I wanted that was worth the money that I paid. But yeah, really hope that you guys enjoyed taking a look around Ibiza's toy and game shops. If you guys have been or you've checked out this store, let me know. It'd be great to see know if any of you guys have been there as well. But as I say, just great to recharge the batteries. I've got loads of ideas of things that are coming up, will be coming up in the future of the channel. We've got some great content planned for next week, and yeah, we're just gonna keep rolling. As always, I appreciate you watching. Take care, play your games, keep it retro, all that good stuff. I was gonna say au revoir. That's French. What's Spanish? I don't even know. We'll just say goodbye, yeah? Bye. What a twat.
Retro Ghetto.